Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk. It's brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and the Belly Up Sports Network. Today, we're going to go into our mock draft, and we're going to have a good time with that. We welcome back Mike Jones today. But first, I got to bring in the man of steel himself, Curt Steele.
What up, though? Welcome to the show, people. You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And as always, hey, become part of the family. Join the channel. Subscribe. Hey, because we don't have fans. We don't have viewers. We have family. And it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. We got the main course, which is the mock draft, the Detroit Lions on the Prowl trivia, the Wall of Fame, the comment cards, the question of the day, and dessert with your man, Curt. But first, let's kick it to our man, the third man on the team, Coach Mike Jones.
Who? Mike Jones. Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Hey, let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let go.
It's Detroit Lions talk, baby.
Hey, welcome to the second Detroit Lions on the Prowl Top 10 mock draft. Jim's got the first pick. The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. Maybe not long. Jim, what you got?
The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock, and that ain't going to take a long time. With the first pick in the NFL mock draft for the Detroit Lions on the Prowl, Jacksonville selects, guess who? Trevor Lawrence.
Probably the worst kept secret in the NFL.
Absolutely.
All right, Curt Steele is on the clock. We have the New York Jets are on the clock, and with the second pick in the Detroit Lions on the Prowl NFL mock draft, the Jets select Zach Wilson, quarterback, Brigham Young University.
Yeah. And the third pick in the NFL 2021 mock draft, the San Francisco 49ers select the biggest mistake of the draft. They take Mac Jones at number 3 quarterback instead of Justin Fields.
You got to have love for that. It's your Jones, man.
Right. Jones.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And now for the fourth pick, we have a trade. We have our first trade of the mock draft. The Denver Broncos come up to number 4. So the Denver Broncos get the 4th pick, the 6th pick. The Falcons will get the 9th overall pick, the 40th overall pick, the number 71 pick, and a 4th round pick in 2022, and a 5th round pick in 2022. What a haul for the Atlanta Falcons. On the clock right now, Denver Broncos. And the Denver Broncos select Justin Fields, quarterback out of Ohio State. Woo!
Ooh.
Got some things moving and shaking in this draft.
Okay.
All right. With the 5th pick in the Detroit Lions on the Prowl NFL mock draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select wide receiver Jamar Chase, Louisiana State University. Now here, you know he's gonna reunite with his college quarterback Joe Burrow up there in the Natty. So that's the number 5 pick. Mike,
Yep.
Miami Dolphins are on the clock.
With the number 6 pick in the 2021 Detroit Lions on the Prowl mock draft, the Miami Dolphins select tight end / wide receiver Kyle Pitts.
That means your Detroit Lions are on the clock. There is no trade for the number 7 pick as we run up to the podium. The Detroit Lions at the number 7 pick select Penei Sewell, offensive tackle, Oregon.
Ooh. The Carolina Panthers, this in Curt's backyard, are on the clock. With the number 8 pick, the Carolina Panthers select in the NFL Detroit Lions on the Prowl mock draft Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle, Northwestern University.
Good pick, good pick. With the number 9 pick of the 2021 Detroit Lions on the Prowl mock draft, the Atlanta Falcons select cornerback Patrick Surtain out of Alabama.
So this is the last pick that we're going to do today. And this is Dallas. Dallas Cowboys at the number 10 pick are on the clock, and they select Caleb Farley, cornerback. So they're going to settle that cornerback issue that they have over there in Dallas. So it was a lot of fun. That was our mock draft for 2.0, since we had all those trades and everything. Lions end up with their offensive tackle. What'd you guys think of this mock draft?
Oh, it was fun, man. It was fun. You know, I think that's maybe pretty much how it's going to go in the upcoming draft. I think that the only thing I could see that may be different is at number 9, the Washington football team come trade up to get Trey Lance because he'll be available, and they need a quarterback in Washington.
And Atlanta just stockpiles picks then.
Yeah,
Atlanta
just
stockpiles.
I think there's 2 things that might happen to shake up that top 10.
Okay. All right.
The first, I think the Miami Dolphins might take Penei Sewell.
They might.
I think they might take him to help protect their fragile quarterback Tua. So I think that might happen. And then I think we still might trade that pick to our pick number 7 to the New England Patriots, because they are in like that need right now of a quarterback. They got Cam Newton for 1 more year to help kind of level it out. And I think that'll be the perfect time for Bill Belichick to go in and bring in a quarterback.
I could see Miami going with Justin Fields as well, if that trade doesn't happen with Atlanta, because I don't think they're sold on Tua. I don't, and I think then there's a Tua trade.
You don't. I can see them taking a quarterback because they traded back into the top 10. So I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But I do like the fact they were looking for weapons for. They may want Sewell, but they may want weapons for Tua.
I don't think
he likes tight ends. That's his favorite targets are tight ends.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts. That's why we went Kyle Pitts there.
Yeah, his top receiver last year was their tight end.
Okay.
So let's go into a little bit. We have some news and rumors today, and Detroit Lions host free agent safety Dean Marlowe for a visit. Kind of an underwhelming thing for me. He's he's kind of okay. He was on he basically was kind of a special teamer for a few years, and then he started, and then he got injured, of course, because that's a prerequisite for coming in for a visit for the Lions. And then then he goes to Buffalo and actually started, didn't do too bad. He had an interception, I think, or 2, something like that. What do you guys think about Dean Marlowe?
He is a B team player. Okay.
Yes,
let's not get it twisted or get any hype of what he's supposed to be. And the Lions, and I'm content with that, because the Lions are trying to pick up a lot of compensatory picks. They're trying to rebuild this roster the right way. I think they have the right people in place to pick those draft picks. So I'm not that mad about it.
He's 28 years old. So, he's kind of old already, and he hasn't, I don't see his trajectory as going up. I see him as a backup or a special teams guy. That's where I see him fitting really, really well, as in special teams.
Or left out.
See that.
Or left out or camp body.
I do see that because, our special teams took some hits, guys leaving, and we haven't re-signed our best special teamers that got hurt last year, which was Tony McCray. So
McCray's still out there too.
Yeah, McCray's still out there. So, but I think we needed it. The other big safety that played special teams, and he kind of started for a little bit. The big fella, the big safety, that we let go. So he probably need to fill that role. So I'm not, but he's coming in for a visit. There's no, it's not locked in that he's going to be signed. So, I haven't heard him take any more visits though. So
right.
So he could be okay.
In other news, the NFL is expecting in-person off-season activities in 2021. My thought on this is wishful thinking again. I don't know, man. If you can isolate people and you can get them tested and over and over again and create a bubble, we can probably do that. But it says while negotiations are going on between the NFL and the NFLPA regarding this offseason, the expectation is there will be some on-field work, passing camps and OTAs this spring. This is by Ian Rappaport. On Wednesday, health and safety protocols will be paramount, but the plan is for some in-person work. So notice they keep saying some.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
I think that it should be feasible. We already have the safety protocols in place from last season. So you should be able to replicate that. You know what I'm saying? You already have it in place. So go ahead and, just go ahead and put those things into work. And you should be able to, because you were able to practice during the season. So there's no reason you shouldn't be able to hold a camp. So
Absolutely.
you held training camp last year, so you should be able to hold OTAs and you should be able to do it because you already have those mechanisms are already in place.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do some type of. They're gonna have to do more in-person meetings because they seen last year how much the rookies suffered from all of that virtual. So they have to have some type of. They have to take a chance and meet up. Like you got to, because the rookies just are not in a good place when the season starts. So.
Okay, today's Detroit Lions on the Prowl trivia question is, what famous former Lion player was known as the Blonde Bomber?
Okay.
Anybody?
Okay, I know this one. It is the second best quarterback in Lions history. The only one to really win championships is Bobby Lane.
Bobby Lane is
Good on-
correct.
Good on number 22.
Correct. See, so now you're the Facebook winner because we did not have a Facebook winner, but we did have a Twitter winner. Jeremy Wrath of Khan won. I just put that in. That's my thing. Won yesterday on Twitter. Jeremy Khan is our winner yesterday for this question. So yeah, that's fun. I love the trivia stuff. Now let's go to the Wall of Fame. And who do you have on the Wall of Fame this week or today, Curt?
Okay, as always, we have our bronze members: Detroit Drew, Midwest Lion, Bubba Bo, Art Allen, and North End Ken. You know how we do it. Then we have our silver members: Nomis J and Go Lions. And then we have Bob Corso, Turner Burley, who always reaches out over there on Facebook. Just in the D, Show Me BC, Miles Gibb, Randy Prince, Gridiron Blitz, and that Dr. Detroit is always in. So that's our Wall of Fame. If you want to know more about how to join as a member of the page, go there and click the Join Now button down in the description, and you will get all your information and the perks of becoming a member of the channel.
We had some fun yesterday in the Zoom meeting with Miles Gibbs. Got to meet him, and I thought that was a lot of fun. We are going to switch that up. Put a poll out there about when you think the best time is to have that. There was no one that said 1 o'clock. So we will be moving that. We'll let you know an announcement will be coming on that very, very soon, probably on Monday. So that is amazingly awesome. And now it's time to find out what you said about the show yesterday, or just whatever you said in the comments below on the video yesterday. Show Me BC says, with all the 1-year contracts with injury history, nothing new for us. You're right about that. I was hoping to hear about our strength and conditioning approach for our squad during the retool, rebuild, restock, reset, or whatever you want to call it. It is worse focusing on how we keep the guys from the IR. What do you think about this?
Yeah, it's interesting because I think that players missed that, and their body wasn't able to adjust to some of the things that you can kind of work through in a camp or OTAs. You know what I'm saying? So like some players may get injured a little bit in OTAs, and they can work through it. You have a chance to get them better before the season, but having it and right into camp into the season, I think a lot of guys weren't able to recover from the injuries from camp.
A lot of these guys got to start being responsible though, because I'm gonna tell you what you get, what you miss out on is the stretching. That stretching is pivotal. I know a lot of guys, when you're playing football in college and high school, kind of like breeze through stretching and don't really pay attention to it. But when you're at that high level, when you're competing at that level, you have to stretch. And I don't think guys are taking stretching seriously still in the NFL level. and that is where all those injuries come from, man. I'm telling
Soft tissue, hamstrings, really.
And there were a lot of those last season. You're
Mhm.
absolutely right about that. And I think the other thing that you got to realize, these guys are getting bigger and faster, and the collisions at that speed.
Yeah,
It's getting worse and worse and worse because players are getting faster and bigger.
Yeah, collision
so the
sport.
hits are a lot harder. A
Not
lot
for
harder.
long.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Yeah.
We'll be
All
at
right.
flag football soon.
All right. Michael Hughes says, moving in the right direction. In 2022, we only need a defensive tackle, defensive end, 2 linebackers, a safety, a right guard, a right tackle, and 2. That's a lot of only needs, brother. And potentially a starting quarterback. At least we will have some money finally.
I love our
Man,
fans.
you've been a grocery list, Michael Hughes.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. See, now why y'all got to give me this person?
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's
look,
B,
let me
Be Ready
try it.
Athletics.
Be Ready Athletics, Kazoo Ninja.
Yes.
So I'm guessing
Yeah.
he might be from Kalamazoo. My
Maybe.
question for everyone is: has everyone given up on Kerryon Johnson, or will the new coaching turn him into a running back that he was? You know what? That's a good question. Maybe Deuce Staley can can show these guys a little something. I don't really know if he'll be that guy unless his knees come back. But well, I don't know what you guys think.
I gave up on him when we drafted him. I've got evidence that I was saying that from the moment we drafted the guy, of his injury history and the big question marks about that.
I just, I think he fits a role. I just think that he's going to be one of those guys who protect the quarterback, come
He's
in
good at
third
that.
down, pass blocking.
Yeah.
So he has a role. It's not, I don't think he's on the team past this season, but
I don't either. But you keep him because he's cheap, number one. Number two, he has the potential to break out and be a decent running back. And he also is an excellent pass blocker. He is a very good pass blocker, but you got Jamal Williams now too. So he will be expendable after this year. I totally agree with that. Jason Alexander, if this is a rebuild, it will be evident in the draft. I have a feeling it truly is. The attack mentality is there and evident. The ceiling prove it deals and free agency supported by a proven positional coaching staff. The approach supports a pipeline for organizations' future dealings with ceiling free agents with, I don't know what that means. Nice pickup line saying and meaning we can coach the expletive out of you. Rebuild your rep, this is not 60 plus, same old Lions. The draft will tell. Now, a lot of this to me is I understand exactly where this guy is coming from. He has we have a bunch of players that we signed to 1-year deals that have a chip on their shoulder. They have something to prove. And if they prove it, heck, we can give them another contract. If not, see you later. We helped you get another contract. We helped you get paid.
Yep. That's very true.
Win-win for both of us. It's a win for the player because they know exactly what we expect out of them for 1 year, and they know exactly what they can do. And if they can prove it, they get a pretty good contract. If not, they're gone.
I rather have a bunch of guys who are trying to prove something than have a bunch of stars who come here and
prima donnas
play right. Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Coach Mike. I think this provides true competition.
Yeah.
And a true camaraderie because of the fact that they all have kind of the same thing. They all have something to prove, and maybe they can prove it all together.
I wasn't a draft bust. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for that comment, George Costanza. If you don't know who George Costanza is, Jason Alexander played George Costanza on Seinfeld.
Yes.
We appreciate the comment. All right. Next up, we have Detroit Lions talk with Micro Mike. He says we need Sewell, and I 100% agree with that one.
Yeah, me too. Mike's a friend of the show, and yeah, I absolutely agree. Offensive tackle. If Sewell is there, I am running up to the podium. Exactly what I've said the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm not going to change it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna moonwalk to the
podium. Oh yeah. Hey, this is the artist formerly known as PC Paylord.
Payload.
Okay.
Payload. Okay.
Order my new Lions hat from your link just now. Happy to support y'all. Hey, thank
Hey,
you.
we
Thank you,
appreciate that.
man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, it's
That's
so easy. You
that's
just
love
click the
right
link
there.
to Fanatics and you can get your Lions gear and help the show at the same time. You're going to buy it anyway. So, you know, you help the show with a little percentage going to the show. So really appreciate that. The artist, formerly known as PC Payload.
Yeah.
So I have Leonard McCullough. This is an extra. We usually only do like 6 comments, but this was really cool. He said South Korea here.
Man.
So we have Taiwan, South Korea, you know, all over the place. I mean, we're starting to get Philippines, you know.
I've lived in South Korea plenty of times. I was stationed there, I would say 3.5 times in my military career. I didn't do one full tour, but I did 3 separate 1-year tours in Korea, and then another one I was kind of shortchanged on that one. But South Korea, man, it's a great area. You can pick up plenty of Lions gear over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Over there in Korea. So, but hey, you know, let us know where you are. Let me know where you are, so we can chat it up about where you are, and I can tell you where I've been in South Korea.
That would be cool.
You know what? One quick thing about South Korea, I'm jealous of South Korea's how they promote people to do small business in South Korea. That's it is so easy to open up a business and to get a spot in like a strip mall or something like that. Man, in South Korea, it's ridiculous. I did a lot of reading up on this, so yeah. I'm really jealous.
They're very industrious. Their tech is off the charts. The tech over there is off the charts.
For real.
It is. So it's a very industrial country. But South Korea, let me know where you at, Leonard McCullough, so we can chat it up about, you know, where I've been in South Korea.
Yeah. That sounds really, really good. The question of the day. Okay, here's the fire topic right here. Who do you want at pick 7? Is it a wide receiver? Is it an offensive tackle? Is it Kyle Pitts? Is it a quarterback? Who do you want? The person that you want at pick 7? Let us know in the comments below and let's argue. I mean, let's talk it up.
Oh, boy.
And now I come to my favorite part of the show, the dessert with my man Curt.
All right, now welcome back. First of all, Mike Jones. That's always going to be good. He's coming back from a little bit of health issues, but you know we're glad to have you back. And that's always some good dessert. But Turner C. Burley posted something on Facebook the other day, and I just took a glance at it. So go over there and check out Turner C. Burley on Facebook. He had a video of a kid who ran a 4.140 outside of the Titan Stadium. So this kid, he took off his shoes. I mean, this kid is blowing up. He blew up all over social media. He's a track runner. He even got some hits from on his Instagram from the Cheetah himself, which you know was the Tyreek Hill over there at Kansas City. So you got to run that again. So you know, but I watched the video. The video's out there. You see the clock. It said 4.14. This is an amazing feat. So go over and check out our buddy over there on Facebook, Turner C. Burley. But man, he posted. That's an amazing feat. If you know. That's a kid that you definitely will want to look out for if he decides to pick up the game of football.
Yeah, I might be able to run it in 4 minutes. I'm just kidding.
What's her name? I think the most impressive one I've seen was Tori Pratchett when she ran it in heels in Indy and ran like a 5.9 in like boot heels.
In heels. Holy cow. I never done that, so it must be.
Yeah, I've never. You know, I haven't sprinted like that since high school. So you know, that's a dessert for the day. Go over there and check it out. Guy ran and it was just at one of those fan experiences where he ran. You know, they just had it where you line up and they clock you, and he ran. The video says and it's from different angles, so you can see that the video is authentic.
Right.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Wow, man,
that's crazy.
Give my final thoughts for today, and what a fun show! It's a fun show as a mock draft. We're having a good time. Tomorrow we have our mystery guest we had another guest, so we're gonna have to push him till next week. So we're gonna have Dosa Dion on tomorrow with us, and then we have another a guest next week that was supposed to be on this week.
You
Just
gotta keep
something
him
happened.
secret, though. Keep that guest secret still.
Oh, we
gotta
are.
keep it.
We won't. We
Keep
won't
that guest
reveal
secret. We
that
keep
till
you
like
guessing.
next week. We're
Well,
keeping
it's a big
guessing on
guest,
that.
though. It's a big.
But it's the
big guest.
Friday free for all. It's a live show at 11 o'clock. Rachel Marie Sports will be here. We'll be here tomorrow. Dose of Dion, a bunch of other people. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. We'll see who wants to jump in and have some fun on the chat. But anyway, so that's tomorrow at 11 o'clock. We are live tomorrow. So that I wanted to say that too. But appreciate you, Mike Jones. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate you very, very much. Also, we are so glad you're healthy and not having to work 75 hours in 2 days.
I know.
No,
I
I'm
know.
just kidding.
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I want to give a special shout out to a friend that has threw his hat in for the mayor of Jackson.
Nice.
And that's Daniel Mahoney. He served as the county commissioner in District 7 for the east side and the south side of Jackson. He's I know Daniel Mahoney. You know, he's come a long way in his changing of course of life. And I just wish him all the luck, man. And I'll be voting for you, man. When it's time, man.
Good luck to him.
Good luck to him. Yes.
Yeah, he's my age too. So yeah.
So he's
well,
old.
you know.
Got it.
Oh yeah. All right. definitely. My thoughts for today. I have fun today on today's show. Mock drafts are always good and fun. And getting this content out to you. You know, we definitely. This is just a fun thing for me, and it was never work when you enjoy what you do. And as always, hey, you know, we're still doing the autism acceptance. I got my Fight Like a Lion, the black version on today in honor of my man Curtis Still III. And it's always good to be kind and loving. So as always, you know what I say, be kind to one another, love one another, spend time with your loved ones. And you know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And as always, join the channel, subscribe to the channel, be part of the family, because we don't have fans, we don't got viewers, we got family. And it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Share the video, like the video, comment on the video, answer the question of the day. All of these things help us get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself. And go over and check us out on bellyupsports.com. You can check out the audio version of this show right over there on Belly Up Sports. They got a new website and they have tons of podcasts and some great articles by some talented writers over there on bellyupsports.com. And like my man PC Payload, or the artist formerly known as PC Payload, get yourself some fresh Lions gear over on fanatics.com. The link is in the description below. Get you some Lions gear, get you some Pistons gear, get you some Red Wings gear, get you some Tigers gear, get you whatever gear you want. It's right over there. And you help us grow this content right here on this show with those purchases over there on that link. But first, get yourself some Lions gear on the way out the door. So, hey, you know what you got to do as you go about your day. It's Thursday, baby. The weekend is almost here. I can see it. It's right there. All right. Well, you know what you got to do when you go about your day. You got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my man Jim and Mike right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon.